Guys, I'm Sebastian. I'm going to go over a exercise series today that I'm going to personally use. This is my own workout that I'm doing. I've been struggling with having time issues, just like probably a lot of you. I've been struggling with lack of sleep and being preoccupied. So I decided that I'm going to share the exercise circuits that I'm using in 2013 to help jumpstart my physical fitness and just become generally physically able again. The theme of it is going to be live to die another day, like the James Bond movie. You don't need to die or kill yourself every single workout, especially if you're doing volume over time. I'm doing this about 4 days a week because I think that's reasonable and sustainable for me, at least for the month or so. These workouts, as you see in the bottom, are not going to take very long. And I do a little bit of a warm up before I start. For this, I'm going to do some squats, just like so. Obviously, if you have not worked out before, or if you have aches and pains like back pain and sciatica and knee pain and so on, you shouldn't be doing this unless you get clearance first. I think that's without saying. Everybody knows that they should be adults about things. So, if that is you, get checked out. Or we do offer that too here at our facility. Our link is at the bottom. Okay, so that's a handful of squats there. They're goblet squats, and I'm just going to take a little bit of a break here. I'm not doing too big of a warm-up because, again, it comes down to being sustainable. Can I get this done in under 15-20 minutes or so? Because the way I set this up here today is I put a light out, I put my phone out, I don't have a microphone, but usually we do, which limits how many videos we can get on YouTube. But if you guys are down with it, and you can tell what I'm doing, and you get benefit, I'll do something like this. Helps me get my workouts in and helps me get accountable. So, as I mentioned in one of the other videos, the point of a warm-up is to warm you up. It doesn't need to be a bunch of mobility work, a bunch of stretching and so on. It's to warm you up. It gets your muscles to become more elastic. It gets your blood to push around your body a little bit. It's to get inflammation out. And it's to warm up your hips for what we're going to do today, which if you have experience, do it with me. If not, get coach first, which is kettlebell swings. I'm going to do kettlebell swings in single arm rows. With this kettlebell, which isn't too big, and that's okay. I'm picking an easy one for myself because I want to make sure that it's not going to kill me today, so I can't work out tomorrow. The quickest way to decrease your gains is to get an injury, which is what a lot of people do the first of the year. They get a big exposure and load spike, and they have problems with it. Now, probably for all of you, which I'll be responsible with it too, I'm going to start just by doing some deadlifts. Okay? Notice that my lower back is not rounding when I'm doing this. That is the important part. If you round your back during the deadlift or the kettlebell swing, you will have pain. Not certainty, but probably. All right? I've seen a lot of notes out there about this orthopedic office in New Jersey says that deadlifts are bad for you. They're not bad for you. They're bad for you if you do them poorly, or if you have a current condition that does not allow you to do them. A condition that is highest on the list is sciatica. If you can't bend over and touch your toes without feeling just the general tightness on both sides, you should not be deadlifting now, and you shouldn't be doing kettlebell swings now either. That's not to say forever, it's just now. Now, I should probably note too, you notice I'm not counting. That's on purpose. Counting drives me crazy. Counting makes me feel like I need to hit a certain mark, and that's not what I'm looking for. I'm trying to die another day, okay? So I'm just looking for exposure, doing some minimal breaks, and if I wasn't speaking with you guys, I'd be focusing on ripping the floor in half with my feet and breaking the bell in half. And now that I'm saying it, I'm actually paying attention to it, okay? Ideally, when you work out, you should think about what your body's doing to the environment, such as the bell or the floor, not what muscles you're trying to activate. If you're doing that, you should try to be coached out of that, okay? Now, I feel warmed up enough to do some swings. A swing is a really nice exercise. It incorporates a lot of different musculature. It helps develop the anterior chain as well as the posterior chain. But I dare venture to say the American style swing where you go up like this is not helpful for most people. You're probably going to go to about this high, and even then you might go to this high, and that's okay. So there's two tunnels here. There's a triangle and there's a triangle. Your hands will never drop below the line of the top triangle at all. So we'll go to the side here. I'm going to feed my hands or feed the bell through the top tunnel, and see what it does to my back. It's straight. If you feed it through the bottom tunnel, you're going to have some problems. So obviously be coached on this. Make sure you have medical. Now I can see I'm going to have to do some video editing in preparation for this, delete my exercises from prior days. Okay, so my phone stopped on me. Silverback gorilla, so just like so, start the kettlebell way out here, tip the bell, pull the bell up to your hips, put the bell down, okay? That's the first swing. Since I got my first one in, I'm going to start going. I'm going to go until I feel like I want to put it down, or if I see that I'm going above 15, I'm going to stop, okay? I didn't, so I'm going to say roughly around 8 to 10 to 12 or so. I'm taking breaks in between because it's exhausting to do. And so in my break, I'm going to do a couple single arm lawnmower rows, which is here, here, pull to the pocket. Okay, try the other side. Here, pull to the pocket. And you might be wondering, why is he doing so little? Because I'm probably going to do a handful of these things, and the break's not long. The thing is, with with high load, your body requires more time to break. This isn't very high load, okay? But I do want to give myself some breathing time because my form will degrade then too. Generally with these exercises, I don't feel like I'm really isolating any muscle group. I feel like I'm just working myself. Push the bell, pull the bell. Push, pull, push, pull, push, pull, push, pull. I apologize, guys. My phone keeps turning off. I think we got through the last swing, so I just did enough swings to feel like I'm stuck. I was tired. I'm going to go back to lawnmowers again. Push your elbow firmly into your knee and pull the bell to your pocket. Okay, I didn't count, that's okay. Since I've already had my break because I was messing with the phone, I'm going to go back to swings again. Okay, if you don't mind this time, I won't really talk to the camera because I want to make sure I'm doing things well. All right, back to the pulls. All right. So, I don't know if you guys are getting tired yet. I'm getting tired, you know. I'll probably do one more round for myself. You guys can choose to do a little bit more if you'd like. I did do a little bit before this, before I got in today. So I feel like my hamstrings are a little tighter than I would like them to be. And probably kettlebell swings wouldn't be my first pick for that, to release the hamstrings. So, but I don't see any harm in doing a little bit more. I feel good about today. I feel really good. Hope you guys do too. I hope you've had a good weekend. And just get back at it, right? Just doing a little bit of something every day. Just a little bit every day, they say. Whew. Hoping that camera doesn't turn off on me. I want to take more breaks, but I'm doing the camera rush. Make sure to delete off all my selfies, because people do that now. They take selfies. Why do they take selfies? I don't know. Seems kind of ridiculous. Perfect camera angle, right? Don't do it low. So I got one more. I'm going to decide to do one more. So I think maybe totaled what, 50, 60 kettlebell swings probably today. Maybe, what, 20, 25 rows, maybe. I'm really looking forward to that little bit of morning soreness that you get after a workout. Good stuff. Oh, as you can see, weight with minimal break, minimal weight with minimal break does pile up. So if you guys are looking for more videos on exercises like this circuit here, I'm going to be doing more because I want to keep myself accountable. Again, every single time, I might not have the light up. I might be tucked into a corner, but the goal is to get it done. So we have those videos on our channel, so subscribe. We're doing minimal video editing with this version, but we have excellent videos on low back, sciatica, disc herniations, sports hernia, hip impingement, knee stuff, shoulder stuff, so on. And so at our office here, we do see people virtually and in person for these types of things. And we suggest you get back into exercise. The reason why I picked these exercises today for myself, and notice that we scaled back a little bit, at least for me, is because you got to be physically able. I'm not going to gain anything by tanking myself on kettlebell swings today because my paper says I need to do them. No, you listen to your body, you get back into physical activity as soon as possible, and anybody who tells you that you should never do this ever again, X, Y, and Z ever again, may not be thinking outside the box. So most people can get physically able again. You have to work a little bit, but it's important you get out of pain first. So if you haven't seen anybody for your pain, we would love to see you. Our contact's at the bottom. 714-502-4243, or just email us info@p2sportscare.com. See you guys next time. Subscribe to the channel.